Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
Hello and welcome to our marketing concept for December 2010. Our concept is a new cycle scheme for Manchester. It's a concept based on other successful models in the UK and around the world, with business and consumer benefits ranging from economical, health, environmental and commercial. However, what exactly is our concept? The Manchester Cycle Scheme will enable anyone, by use of an electronic fob or credit card, to hire a bicycle for a short period of time, use it to travel around the city, and then return it to a set parking station near his or her end destination. This service will run using a subscription charge, plus a small rental fee for using the bike over a designated period of time. This cycle scheme will be initially aimed at the large student population based in the area south of Manchester city centre. We have started with this region due to the large proportion of people that use public transport for daily travel. As you can see, the route will run from Fallowfield to central Manchester, stopping at student destinations along the way, such as halls of residence, John Rylands Library and the Metropolitan University. However, non-students who wish to utilise the scheme would be welcome, and future developments, marketing ideas and promotions will be tailored predominantly at the other groups of people wishing to use the routes. This scheme will have commercial benefits for the company, economical and health and fitness benefits for the user, and environmental benefits for the whole city. Cycle schemes like this are used in urban environments for proximity travel. It is also an apt way of removing a few of the major difficulties of daily cycling use, including parking, theft and maintenance. We are supported by the majority of students in this, as a massive 75% of the students surveyed said if they could ride to university every day, they would. This shows that this already popular scheme has a place in Manchester. The newest scheme, and the one closest to home, must be the Barclays Cycle Hire scheme in London. For this scheme there is an annual access charge of £45, although shorter access periods are also available, as well as pay-as-you-go capability. The Barclays Cycle Hire is city centre wide and has 400 stations open or in construction, with access for both annual and pay-as-you-go users. In fact, this scheme, which opened this year, has been a massive success, with over 70,000 Londoners already signed up as members, making over 350,000 journeys between them. This model is what we will base our scheme on, as it is a current, successful model. The strengths of a scheme like this are great and range from reducing pollution and reducing congestion, both of which reduce carbon emissions and give Manchester a friendly, warm, green image. Besides this, it keeps people fit and healthy and raring to go. It also saves people money and during rush hours could even save them time. And lastly, it is an easy way for people to get around the city centre. However, there are certain concerns we have with our current model. Firstly, students are lazy. Are students really going to want to ride for 20 minutes, or would they rather sit on a warm bus? Secondly, the weather. As we all know, Manchester is a very rainy place and it can be cold and wet, and people don't really want to go outside in these occasions. Thirdly, locations of hubs. The spread of hubs is insufficient in order to satisfy the needs of the target market. And lastly, vandalism. Bikes can become deliberately scratched or marked by members of the public or students, meaning they will need to be replaced or repaired. So, further to all the information in the above clips, and further information gathered in the report, a cycle scheme in Manchester seems a viable prospect, as the popularity of such a scheme is in no doubt. However, we have not yet looked at any financial information regarding both the startup costs, maintenance and the revenue of such a project. This results in us being unable to give a definitive answer regarding the financial viability of this scheme. On the other hand, previous schemes have shown that this concept works and is financially feasible. However, these schemes have targeted a far larger demographic proportion of the population. Yet, with regards to introducing a similar scheme into Manchester, the support we have received thus far has been strong. We therefore remain positive. Whatever the outcome, Cycle Hire Manchester will be the new way for all types of people to travel short distances across Manchester, especially students.